Some news that is just dropping this morning is that the Target CEO has stepped down as the boycott because they abandoned their DEI practices, because they abandoned Pride Month. They've lost billions of dollars, and this guy is stepping down. So what this shows the American public is that if we stay locked in, we stay laser focused, we can get to the midterms to try to tackle this authoritarian, fascist takeover where all of the people at the top are parasites and suck off of the hard work of the majority of working Americans. And in this parasitic administration, my number one top parasite besides Elon Musk is a gal by the name of Kristi Noem, who is constantly spending taxpayer money as vanity projects for herself. Here she is, yet in another costume, a very unserious person. I want to remind everybody that shot her children's dog. The dog's name was Cricket, R.I.P. Cricket. And now she's parading around, instituting all of these cruel policies and does it on camera. And while at the same time claims to be a victim, claims that other people are heartless. This is the most insidious, hypocritical bullshit party. And we have to stay laser focused on exposing these insane, cruel people. Play the clip, Kylie.
Without borders is no nation at all. And we're so thankful that we have a president that understands that and understands that a secure border is important to our country's future. Now, if you look at the structure that's behind me, it's tall, which makes it very, very difficult to climb, almost impossible. It also goes deep into the ground, which would make it very difficult, if not impossible, to dig under. And today, we are also going to be painting it black. That is specifically at the request of the president, who understands that in the hot temperatures down here, when something is painted black, it gets even warmer, and it will make it even harder for people to climb. So we are going to be painting the entire southern border wall black to make sure that we encourage individuals to not come into our country illegally, to not break our federal laws, but that they will abide and come to our country the right way, so that they can stay.
All right, you guys have a theory. I think that Donald Trump is really just given assignments because his dementia is so advanced. And all he cares about are little coloring projects. Look at the White House. Look at what he's done to the Oval Office. It's like a coloring book for him. Look at when they bring out the executive orders. It's like show and tell for a kindergartner. Now he wants to paint the wall black. This is insanity, peppered in cruelty. And these people march out on cameras because they have a willfully stupid electorate. They know that Fox News had to pay $1 billion because they lied to their audience. In most businesses, that would end it. That would end the credibility of that news organization. But because the customer base doesn't care about facts, and they sit around and they say, hey, where the fuck your feelings, crowd? Meanwhile, they get triggered if Pumps and I call them out and call their fat asses out for eating at Mexican food restaurants. They lose their minds because these are emotionally stunted from the top to the bottom. Donald Trump, toddler, emotionally stunted growth, has to sit around and decorate the Oval Office while people are losing their health care. Kristi Noem, emotionally stunted at the age of junior high, still playing dress up costume like it's Halloween every day. All right, here we go into another story and just the delusions of grandeur, the advanced dementia, the breathtaking hypocrisy. Here's Kankles McTaco Tits. I'm just going to play it, Kylie.
Got them back, worked with your friend Bibi. He's a good man. He's in there fighting. He's fighting. You know, they're trying to put him in jail on top of everything else. How about that? He's nuts. He's a war hero because we work together. He's a war hero. I guess I am too. Yep. Nobody cares, but I am too. I mean, I sent those planes.
Okay. First and foremost, you're not a war hero, and neither is BB. Both of you are war criminals. And Kankles McTaco Tits, you're a draft dodger and have gone to cemeteries where in France and referred to the people who, the Allied forces, as suckers and losers. We all know what you said about John McCain. You were the opposite of a war hero. You are a coward. You deserve a profile in cowardice followed up by arresting charges to throw your ass in federal prison. You are not a war hero. You are a war criminal to the highest order. I believe that whatever happened in Alaska, this is just my personal opinion. I believe you're compromised by Vladimir Putin. I think he puts a shock collar on you and it's on you all the time. And you just push it and push it and push it. He said yesterday, you guys, that to Fox, or I can't remember which outlet, that he thought it would be disrespectful to Putin if he called Putin in front of our allies, which I guess, again, in order to watch Fox News, you have to be willfully stupid. You have to say, I want to wake up this morning and I want people to lie to me. That's what I want to do because it hurts my brain to think because I haven't been thinking my whole life. All right, moving along. This is something we have to keep our eyes on. Pumps has talked to you guys about JD Vance asking for Musk to come back into the fold, asking for Musk to come back into MAGA. And now we have a new development in this. Put up this headline. Elon Musk is so desperate to be buddies with JD Vance that he's quietly abandoning his plans to launch a new political party, according to ding, 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 the Wall Street Journal. And so this is why this is important, because JD Vance flew to, I believe it was Montana, and met with Rupert Murdoch behind closed doors. And y'all have to remember this. We've all seen Cankles make taco tits. He's 93 years old, Cankles swollen, advanced dementia. And that's just what we're seeing. Imagine like when the Sundowners happens and behind the scenes, how bad it is, right? So you have these oligarchs that are abundantly aware that the clock is ticking and that Trump is quacking like a duck in this lame duck presidency term. And so they've moved their sights to JD Vance. And we all know JD Vance has no riz. He has, and I don't have a problem with any of this, but in the past he's been a drag queen. That's a problem with the far right. I'm sure Gavin Newsom will cram that down his throat. He's not going to be as electable, and I think it's going to be a problem for the cult to follow. But it's interesting to me, and this is where Democrats have to have some fangs and get really serious about this, because Elon Musk is the least popular person in the United States of America. They did a poll and he is liked the least. Like nobody likes Elon Musk. So I welcome this. Take your millions and saddle up next to smoky eye sociopath. Do it, JD. Do it. Elon Musk, do it. You guys get together because I think you guys are the most unlikable duo on the planet. And Cankles, he's already talking about trying to get into heaven. We all know the advanced age, the advanced dementia, the advanced ankle swelling. So we need to start walking and chewing gum, keep browbeating Cankles, and also focus our sights on these two sociopaths that are now trying to take over. And I think it's important that that was all leaked through the Wall Street Journal. And now don't leave my channel because we have got to thank our sponsor, Mint Mobile. You guys, you know what doesn't belong in your epic summer plans? Getting burned by your old wireless bills. You've got to say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile, Pumps and I use it. It's here to rescue you. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered to the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan, and you can bring your phone number along with all of your existing contacts. You can ditch your overpriced wireless and get 3 months of unlimited service from Mint Mobile for $15 a month. This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get the new customer offer and your 3-month limited wireless plan for just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/news. That's mintmobile.com/news. Upfront payment of $45 required. That's the equivalent of $15 a month. Limited time, new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees are extra. See Mint Mobile for details. Okay, now back to the news, you guys. This is wild and right on course with what I'm telling to you about MAGA plus Fox News, willfully stupid. Here is Caroline, KKK Levitt, confused about museums. Why are major museums pushing climate change instead of celebrating the spirit of America? And I'm just going to go ahead and answer that for Caroline. Because the spirit of America is innovation, discovery, and science, and being a leader on the forefront of solving problems, Caroline. That is the problem. The United States of America is the leader in scientific innovation. We landed on the moon. I know people on your side of the aisle think that was all fake. I know people on your side of the aisle believe that climate change is fake. But let me tell you who doesn't think climate change is fake. It is capitalism. Capitalism acknowledges and acts accordingly that the waters are rising. Try to get insurance on your condo in Florida. It's a lot higher because of climate change. So while you're lying to the public, you have the earth warming. We all feel it. We're not stupid. And just to think that she wants a museum where we just talk about the spirit of America, this is just such willful stupidity and the inability to have a deep, intellectual, critical thinking thought. And this public, the MAGA public, the MAGA base has been primed to shun science. And this goes back to like the tobacco days, you guys. There were people who fought so hard and said cigarettes don't cause cancer. Cigarettes are actually good for you. They fought every bit as hard as the oil companies are fighting right now against climate change. And it just doesn't age well because facts are facts and science is science. And all of these dipshits are on record being willfully stupid all day, every day. It is absolutely damaging to our country. But remember what happened to Target this morning. Stay focused, stay engaged, like and subscribe to this channel, and Pumps and I will see you all later.